Updated July 1, 2018, 8 hours 31 minutes and 9 seconds. Female riders are the future of Australia's horse racing industry, according to industry veterans, who say men are becoming too tall and big to race, and female jockeys are starting to dominate regional race meets in some parts of the country. Traditionally, it's been quite a low percentage of women involved in racing, said Racing and Wagering WA's manager of racing Charlotte Mills. However, in the last decade you've seen a significant increase in women, particularly across the apprenticeship jockey group. While female riders only make up about 30% of registered jockeys, they're outnumbering men at many regional meets in Western Australia. At the Broome Turf Club, the trend has prompted a good-natured takeover of the larger and more comfortable change rooms. For the first time now, the women are in what was the men's change room, and me and the other fella are in the smaller one, explains jockey Peter Hall. It's good fun for a bit of banter. We stir each other up a bit. We actually all get on really well. Women are welcome. Mr. Hall is one of just 2 men riding in the 2018 Broome race season, compared with 7 women. At the second meet of the season, in June, the women won all 7 races, although by meet 3 the men were back on top. At the Carnarvon race season last year, women jockeys won 30 races in a row. Veteran trainer Jim Enright said he had seen little resistance to the shift. There are a lot more girl jockeys and they're very capable, most of them have good hands and they're very kind to the horses, he said. I don't think there's any resistance at all. Might get the odd owner saying, oh, is she strong enough? But some of these girls are just as strong as the boys, and it's not only about being strong, it's about knowing how to hold the horse. These women are very capable, men too big to race. Other factor fueling the increase in women riders is the sport's strict weight requirements. Jockeys have to maintain their weight within a narrow range, usually between 50 and 60 kilograms, with pre-race weigh-ins determining if the rider is eligible. Ms. Mills said women seem to find it easier to control their size. Women generally do bring to racing a lighter body frame, and to them, the discipline of weight loss and the discipline of riding light can sometimes be easier, she said. Nationally, we've actually got some concerns about where we're going to source our jockeys from across the board, because people are being born heavier and with heavier body frames. New breed of girl rider Casey Hunter is among the new breed of riders. The 23-year-old recently finished her apprenticeship, and said even in the past few years she had noticed a swelling in the ranks of women riders. We're a lot lighter and we can ride a bit more comfortably at the minimum riding weights, which here today is 54 kilograms, but I think girls just like horses and are becoming more and more involved, she said. My auntie was a jockey 20 years ago and they had it a lot tougher then than we do. There were not a lot of women around and it was harder for them to get opportunities, but I think it's a lot easier for women to be jockeys now, and it's becoming more common for women to succeed. City racing trailing on equal opportunity. Industry statistics reveal there is still a way to go before women crack the top tier of horse racing in big numbers. In Western Australia, 80% of apprentice jockeys are female, but only 21% of professional riders are women. And while they're outnumbering men at many country race meets, few are being selected to ride in the sought-after high-stake city races. It's a very traditional sport, so naturally there are some cultural hurdles that need to be overcome, Ms. Mills said. The women are heavily involved in the country, but when it comes to metropolitan opportunities they're often limited. They've got the capability and commitment, it's the matter of them being given the rides by city trainers. They're not given the right opportunities to succeed in that space. Topics: horse racing, women's status. Broome 6725 Perth 6000. WA first posted July 1, 2018, 7 hours 5 minutes and 57 seconds.